Hello, my name is Max. Today I will be talking about the virtue of temperance. Some modern words for the virtue of temperance are self-control, constraint, and self-discipline. There are multiple definitions for the word. The textbook defines it as the balance in your life, which is a more positive. The dictionary defines it as the restraint exercised over one's own impulses, emotions, and desires, so known as a theological virtue. This means that it's not part of the cardinal virtues. One of the videos we had to watch for temperance, there was a quote at the beginning that said, "Temperance is probably the most important value as we live our Christian life." This really highlights the importance of temperance and balancing your life. There are multiple passages in the Bible which support this. One of the most here are two. Do not follow your base desires, but restrain your appetites. This really shows how you need to really follow. Don't really follow everything you want to do, but really limit your those, and only follow the ones you want to. And another one is, "For grace of God has appeared for the salvation of all men, training us to renounce our religion and worldly passion, to not live sober, upright, and godly lives in the world." And to not live, um, so this really, which is Titus 2 lines 11 to 12. This really shows how how God wants us to renounce all this religion and being just all this negativity, and really focus on the positive parts of the life. And the Catechism of the Catholic Church states, "Temperance is the moral virtue that moderates the attraction of pleasure, provides balance in the use of created goods, ensues the will's mastery over instincts, and keeps desires within the limits of what a person is honorable. The temperate person directs its sense of appetite towards what is good and maintains a healthy discretion. Do not follow your inclination and strength, walking according to the desires of your heart." Temperance is often praised in the Old Testament. In the New Testament, it is called moderation or sobriety. We ought to live sober, upright, and godly lives in this world, as mentioned earlier. The Christian definition really focuses more on the positive part and like balancing your life, not as much as controlling or negatively putting down some part of your life, since you really don't want to put down certain parts of your life. Like as they mentioned, because let's say you really like playing video games, but you don't want to just completely stop that because you still enjoy doing it, so you balance it with like reading a book or something. 3 ways I thought of limiting or of exercising self-control or temperance is balancing the amount of videos with actual work time. Like, let's say you watch a YouTube video, then you work for like twice that amount of time. Otherwise, you can set up break periods that you always follow, and you always work within those break periods. Like, you work outside those break periods, but during those break periods, you can just do whatever you want. It's very similar to the previous one, but more general. And the last one is, when you eat an unhealthy snack, the next snack time you eat a healthy snack, for example, like a tomato or an apple. Yes, thank you. Those are the ways I thought of exercising self-control. Thank you.